Um, I know many may have seen the video with Troy Ave and Jeff, the chef, where the dude runs up and try to rob Jeff, and Troy Ave pulls the gun and do the shooting. Well, I didn't think Troy Ave was a goofy to be pulling the stunt, and I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I thought that he was really keeping it a buck, 100, and was saving his man from getting robbed. And a lot of people said it was fake. You know, they doubted it. Why people doubted it? Because we know Troy Ave is a convicted felon. For him to have a gun and to do another shooting, even though it would be self-defense, he would still be putting himself in danger of being prosecuted or indicted for having a firearm. Well, TMZ is now reporting that that was all a hoax. They did that for clout. And if he did that for clout, I'm going to be the first one to say I'm very disappointed in that brother. Like, if this is what you got to do for attention, to play like that and act like somebody was robbing you, like, I'm very disappointed because I didn't doubt it. I thought that this was real, and the fact that it isn't. Now, I would think, and my first thought was, well, why would this dude put out the ring alarm camera knowing that Troy Ave is a convicted felon, right? Like, why would they put that out? That would get him in trouble unless, you know, police was involved and they had to show exactly what happened. And I thought that would be the reason why they would do that. To find out that that was all staged just for internet clout, he put himself in the goofy category. That was a goofball move, especially for a person like him who's been robbed, who's been shot, you know, whose man has died, you know, to be playing those type of games just for the internet. He lost a couple of cool nigga points from me. I'm sorry to say it. He lost a couple of cool points, brother. That's a goofy dude move. That ain't no G move. So I'm disappointed in Troy Ave to do that just for attention. Like, they could have saved that for a movie. They could have saved that for a music video. They could have saved that for a documentary reenactment. The fact that they really went out there and staged that whole thing was goofy. And now that I think about it, there was no sound to the shots. They were just flashes, so they could have been using a blank starter pistol, a blank gun. But that's corny, man. That is so corny. And he really put himself in the goofball category for doing that just for attention. But y'all could go on TMZ. I guess they got the update and saying that it was all a hoax. I'm disappointed in that, bro. You like now everything that he do after that is going to be questionable. Everything that he do moving forward is going to be in question. But to each his own. That's on him.